Hi everyone, just really want to talk about my Audi TT. As some of you might have seen the progress that I've been doing with the Audi TT, I thought I'd let you into sort of the good, the bad and the ugly with what I've been doing and why I've got a few, a few little issues. So yesterday I dropped the sump and I cleaned out the strainer because I got a red oil pressure light come up. If you ever get that, try and stop your car as soon as you can, because you will start damaging the engine, especially if the oil isn't getting to the areas which it needs to. I had a lot of gunk in that strainer, and you're best off replacing it, and then that's sorted. You can put that back and that's good to go. It's not a particularly difficult job, you just need to have the right tools. After I've done that, I've gone to take it for a little test run. I've had some issues with the boost, so I thought my N75 valve, which is your one here, I thought that might be causing a few little problems, but it hasn't. The way that I've tested it is by using a multimeter and testing the ohms, the resistance. You should be getting between 25 to 35 ohms, and I got 28, so it's pretty good. Doesn't mean that it's definitely okay. But I thought I would test that out, and here is where I made a mistake. So this is why I want to talk about the good, the bad and the ugly, because I thought it would be quite a good idea to start seeing what I could do with our wastegate actuator. So the wastegate actuator is here, it's got basically a diaphragm in it, and this is the arm, the lever which opens and closes the valve inside, allowing, if there's an increase in boost, open it up to let that go through, to stop overspinning and potentially damaging your engine. I thought I tightened them up and one of them has come loose, meaning that that valve wasn't able to open, which has led to turbo failure, and this is what I'll show you. So hopefully there you should be able to see it. The turbo fins have either bent or snapped off or disfigured in some way, meaning now the efficiency of the engine is compromised, so I will have to change that turbo again. Luckily I've already done it once, so I'm pretty clear of what I need to do. Even though it takes a little bit of work, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, that's part one. I also want to talk about some of the other issues which I've had, which is a p0171 code, which is a lean code on your mk1 sensor one. Hence why I've got all of this tape. This is only temporary. Basically this line snapped off, and so I've taped it up and used some silicone hose as a replacement, just a temporary replacement, to see if that's working. This T-piece also came off and snapped, so again using some tape just to see if that was okay. That did actually solve the issue with the code. After I cleared it, it didn't come back because of that, but I was also aware that this shows open, allowing more air than that should be coming through, if you can see. So I just put some tape up there for the time being. I will be replacing this with an aftermarket one, but I just wanted to make sure that everything's working and that the engine is sound before I start putting some more money into it. Other things to speak about: changed the coil packs, just put new ones, and I've changed the spark plugs, just really for a service, because when I bought this, although I've got a service history for it, I like to make sure that everything is pretty good. Hence why I've dropped the sump as well, because it needed to be done. I just wanted to get the turbo sorted out first, and now I'm going to have to do the turbo again. But yeah, just a little update. So if anyone's feeling a bit down about the situation, know that it can always be a lot worse, and you just got to plow on. Hopefully you eventually get it sorted again.